Namaste. A very warm welcome to all our dear viewers from whichever part of the world you are joining us today for this telecast. I am Lakshmi Iyer from Mumbai, your host and anchor for today. This event is organized by the Indian Whistlers Association, known as IWA for short, of which I am the national treasurer and the spokesperson of. IWA, as many of you may be aware, is the first and only organization truly dedicated to promoting musical whistling as a performing art. Today, it is our honor and pleasure to be associated with a USA based NGO, Maanavseva, to entertain you with a bouquet of lilting whistling melodies as a fundraising initiative for a very, very noble cause that Maanavseva upholds, that is cancer awareness. Two independent bodies coming together for a common cause, common social cause, embodies nothing less than our chosen theme for today, which is Mile Sur Mera Tumhara. I repeat, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara, which is basically a call for unity, harmony, togetherness, irrespective of our backgrounds and circumstances. The melody selected to entertain you with today spans 7 decades, from the scintillating 60s right up to the recent 2010s, and represent one or more of the elements of Mile Sur Mera Tumhara in one way or other. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Srimati Lakshmi Dvivedula, the co-founder of Maanavseva, to share some insight with us regarding their noble cause and various initiatives. Over to you, Lakshmi ji.
Namaste everyone. Dear friends, welcome to Maanavseva's 5th annual fundraiser. We have been very fortunate in our annual programs, which have been varied and unique. Our first one was graced by the divine dance performance by Srimati Padma Shri Dr. Ananda Shankar Jayant. Next we had Annamaya Kirtanas by Shrutilayalu, a local cultural organization where more than 200 singers were on the stage. In our third year, we had old Telugu melodies presented as Swaraseva by very talented local singers. The fourth year, we presented Vivare Ramarasam, consisting of Sitarama Kalyanam dance bele by Sri Kuchipudi Natyalaya and Tyagaraja Vaibhavam, a musical put on by Padmaja and Srinivas Bala team. Details of our non-profit Maanavseva, its mission and activities will be detailed to you in brief presentations later in this program. I am here now just to welcome you all to this wonderful program, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara. It is being presented by our friends, supporters, and partners, Indian Whistlers Association. This year, due to COVID, a physical event is not possible. When you are given only lemons, you make lemonade. Spice it up and enjoy. So this year, we have a unique virtual event, an event where the participants are from all over the world, and so are the audience. Welcome. Over.
Done.
Back to Lakshmi Iyer.
Spotlighted.
Thank you. Thank you, Lakshmi ji. Many thanks, Lakshmi ji, for sharing your vision and enlightening us. Our deepest respect and best wishes to you and your team for continued progress and positive outcomes. A short note to everyone. October is officially recognized as the Breast Cancer Awareness Month and is represented by the pink ribbon. Since today it's already 31st October, let us usher in November, which is the official month for lung cancer awareness, and it is represented by the pearl white ribbon you see behind me. So, dear friends, what better way to propagate lung care awareness than using the human lung in itself as an instrument or medium to entertain? Yes, hence a musical whistling journey for your listening pleasure today. And before we commence this journey, we have a short video message from our senior citizen member, Surya Rao Murtinti ji, who is in Dubai, who was actually instrumental in initiating the initial discussions that led to this collaborative venture materializing today. We are grateful to him and would like to share a few words with us. Would like him to share a few words with us. Over to you, Surya Rao ji.
Namaste and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Indian Whistlers Association and Maanavseva, I, Surya Ramurthinti, welcome you all to this wonderful program of Mile Sur Mera Tumhara. I joined Indian Whistlers Association in May 2020. The sweet 16-year-old association has members from all age groups and walks of life. Indian Whistlers Association engages in guiding and grooming its members into performing artists on any given platform. I got acquainted to Maanavseva in year 2016 during our engineering batch 40th year reunion function at Regional Engineering College, Warangal. Srimati Lakshmi and Sri Sastri Garu introduced us to Maanavseva and its humanity in helping the cancer affected people. So, due to my affiliation with IVA, this year we thought of bringing together both these stalwarts to conduct a program of awareness and fundraising. So here it is. Do enjoy the beautiful program arranged and also support Maanavseva with your kind contributions. Thank you very much to all viewers for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Surya ji, for that brief recount and your good wishes to all viewers. So, dear friends and viewers, without further ado, let us begin our event right away, but by first seeking the blessings of the Lord Almighty with an invocation, a soothing devotional number whereby the gist of the prayer conveys that the Almighty is universal, although He may be called by various names, and calls upon Him to bless us all equally with strength, equanimity, and wisdom to tide over troubled times. I hereby call upon our very talented member, Shri Arun Sampath, all the way from Corning, USA, to render this bhajan for us. Over to you, Arun. Lovely. That was pure bliss, don't you agree? What melly flowers and intricate whistling by Arun, who is a very accomplished whistler, as you witnessed for yourself. And we are proud to have him as a member of our whistling community since August this year. What you just heard, viewers, was the bhajan, Allah Tero Naam, Ishwar Tero Naam, a beautiful prayer transcending religious barriers, penned by the famous Indian poet cum lyricist Sahir Ludhianvi and composed by Jayadev, from the 1961 Bollywood movie Hum Dono, a perfect depiction of our theme Mile Sur Mera Tumhara, and a truly blessed way to begin our event. Thank you so much, Arun, for giving us that fabulous start. We move on to our next performance of the day, which is a popular piece picturized on Kamal Hassan and Sri Devi from the 1983 Hindi movie Sadma. I know what comes to mind first when we say Sadma and Sri Devi, but the chosen solo today is not by KJ Desudas, but by Suresh Wadkar, composed by Mastro Ilayaraja and lyrics by Gulzar. It will be rendered today as a duet by two of our very talented whistling duo, Alok Sharma, who is an IT professional from Reading, United Kingdom, along with Dinesh Zunjare, a government employee from Nashik, India. Over to you guys for A Zindagi Gale Lagale. Wow, that is still resonating in my ears. Thank you, Alok and Dinesh. Superb synchronization, simply brilliant. I hope all of you enjoyed that as much as I did. Moving on, Our next artist is a medical professional from Navi Mumbai, India, who looks and whistles as sweet as nectar. She is none other than Dr. Mrunal Langote, who is an anesthesiologist and a very talented whistler who has been with us since 2015 or 6. She is going to whistle and advise us to have a never say die attitude in life. Dr. Mrunal Langote is going to whistle and advise us to have a never say die attitude in life, something that she and all of us at IWA firmly believe in. With a song penned by lyricist Majru Sultanpuri, with music by Lakshmikant Pyarelal from the 1974 movie Imtihan. Take it away, Mrunal, with Ruk Jana Nahi, Tu Kabhi Haar Ke.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Speaking of attitude towards life, there's a quote that comes to mind. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Some see a hopeless end, while others see endless hope. What a play of words, right? Wonderful, sweet treat to our ears, Mrunal, as promised. Thank you so much for that dose of positivity. Dear viewers, we need to know something more about the good work being done by Maanavseva, don't we? So let us take a moment, sit back, and view a short video presentation by Maanavseva, for which the founder president, Shri Shastri Dvivevidula ji, has done the honors with his accompanying voice guide. Can we please have the presentation?
Welcome to the journey of Maanavseva, its mission, objectives, activities, and future plans. I am Shastri Dvivedula, co-founder, with narration for all these slides. Maanavseva is a non-profit established in 2015 by me and my wife Lakshmi. It is supported predominantly by the NRI community here in Greater Boston area and the Dvivedula Foundation for Cancer. When Lakshmi and myself started this non-profit, our thinking is simple. Instead of repeatedly recollecting and lamenting or worrying about a personal incident that affected our lives, let us overcome and convert this personal experience into a possible awareness and mitigation opportunity for all those who lack the kind of resources that we fortunately had. It is our Maanavseva going forward. A few thoughts that provoked us are: cancer is a very costly disease. There are still so many underserved who can barely afford basic treatment. A cancer patient not receiving a treatment because he or she cannot afford it is a blot on the rest of us in the society. It is our moral responsibility to come together, help the needy, and ensure that not a single cancer patient goes without treatment. While I do not want to dwell into statistics and numbers of millions who are being affected by one or other forms of cancer nowadays, approximately 1/3 of all cancers belong to oral, cervical, and breast. And fortunately, these are the few types of cancers that have a very good chance of successfully curable treatment if detected early. Oral and cervical cancer preventive screenings do not require expensive equipment and can be administered very easily on site. When detected early through oral examination and pap smear, these types of cancers can be very efficiently treated and cured. In addition, young adults of a certain age can have cervical vaccinations that prevent cervical cancer for life. Being expensive and due to lack of access for periodical mammogram screening, many rural women in India end up getting diagnosed at much later stages that result in higher mortality rate, less quality of life, and more expensive treatment. While urban women are somewhat educated and knowledgeable about these cancers and the need for preventive screenings, there is absolutely no such awareness at village level. That is why Maanavseva's focus is on rural village women. Maanavseva's mission is to adopt villages and aim to cover 100% of that village women instead of conducting sporadic medical camps. Maanavseva's goal is to document various cultural taboos, social and behavioral issues, decision-making processes, influencing parameters, and other operational mechanisms in order to provide solutions based upon experience and build a very reliable operational model that can be replicated in other villages successfully. Equipped with this model that provides a framework for budget, resources, and timelines for adopting and completing a village, Maanavseva would aim to replicate the work in several villages through partnerships with other NGOs, corporate and government sponsorships. In the long term, Maanavseva will procure and staff a mobile mammogram vehicle fully equipped with preventive screening equipment and supplies for oral, cervical, and breast cancer screenings. Such a vehicle, with all equipment, air conditioning, and backup generator, would cost approximately 1.2 crores, and Maanavseva's goal is to raise these funds as soon as possible. In addition, Maanavseva will also need a budget for an annual operational expenditure of approximately Rs 25 lakhs every year to maintain and run the vehicle. This year, due to COVID-19 pandemic, Maanavseva activities came to halt. However, we did not stop there. We partnered with Wings Foundation at Vizag and provided several times grocery bag kits worth 600 rupees each to the needy slum dwellers who are starving due to lockout and lack of work. We served about 100 families each time. Our volunteers have also provided masks to all the families. We'll continue to provide this relief a few more times in the coming weeks. We have already raised approximately 70% of the funds needed for the mammogram vehicle. Maanavseva conducts yearly events to raise funds, and today's event is such an event. We take this opportunity to request all of you to donate generously. With your help and support, we'll be able to reach our goals quickly. You will see our website information and contact numbers that are scrolling continuously at the bottom of your screen. For those in US, please go to www.maanavseva.org and donate in dollars. The ACH number and ABA number can also be provided upon request. You can also dial our volunteers Murali at 240-893-4390 or Radharaman at 978-793-2526, and they will take your pledge and follow up later to process your donations. For those in India, similarly, please call our volunteer Mohan at 93481-29155, and he will take your contact information, pledged amount, and will follow up and process your donation. If the numbers are busy, please try again. Maanavseva will assure you that these funds are put to good use with practically no overheads. Our pledge to you is that Maanavseva will be completely transparent and accountable. Every dollar or a rupee that you donate goes directly towards the cause. Our goal is to create a long-term infrastructure and continue these operations on a sustainable basis. Thanks for listening. Now, after a few more songs by these wonderful presenters, you will watch a video with pictures on our recent activities at 5 villages. You will also hear from volunteers and people who got benefited during this program from time to time. Jai Hind and God bless America.
An Army veteran, John Holmes, said, "There is no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up." How profound. On that note, many, many thanks, Shastri Ji, for the enlightening presentation, and kudos to your unrelenting efforts and positive outcomes in your outreach to uplift the lives of women in rural India. Truly, it's amazing. Dear viewers, we heard Mr. Sastry touch on the need to raise funds for procuring and setting up a fully equipped mobile screening vehicle, as well as to sustain various annual operation costs. These are innovative, need of the hour measures, which definitely should be supported by one and all. So, a call to our viewers and philanthropists out there, kindly consider a generous contribution, however small, to help MS, that is Maanavseva, reach its goals soon. All donation details can be seen on the ticker running below your screen today throughout the performances. Now, taking the momentum ahead, what if I said, whistle, but provide your own accompaniment? A bit of a tall order, right? To be a one-man band. But that is the speciality of our senior member, Shri Vijayababu Garu from Anakapalli, Andhra Pradesh. He will accompany his own whistling today with percussion as well in the form of the tabla. This self-accompaniment is called hiki fuki in Japanese. And rest assured, very few can manage this level of precision and skill required for this. Come, let us now enjoy Sri Vijay Babu's hiki fuki performance on a beautiful composition, a classical one, Sagara Sangamame in Rag Hindolam from the 1981 Telugu fame Sita Kokachilaka. Yeah, Sita Koka Chiluka, sorry. Over to you, sir. Rocket. Oh my, how enthralling that was. What a superb coordination skill. Absolutely gobsmacked there. I can see a lot of YouTube comments and commendations for Vijay Babu sir. He truly deserves it. We should all take inspiration from Sri Vijay Babu Garu. He is a progress oriented senior citizen, a retired school headmaster, and who now manages the family heirloom, the Balaji temple at Anakapalli, as its chief priest. And despite these heavy responsibilities, he devotes adequate time in developing his whistling proficiency and skill to greater heights and is game for any challenge. And we saw that right in front of us. Thank you, sir. Well done for that burst of inspiration. Thank you for the comments, viewers. I can see many overwhelming comments and support for this fundraiser as well as our artists. Thank you, viewers, for your esteemed presence and comments. On this note, dear viewers, I would like to say that IWA is always looking for such passionate and like minded whistlers. If any of you have the talent, you are most welcome to join us. Do visit our website whistleindia.org or contact our administrative assistant for joining details. All the information can also be found in the ticker running below all our performances today, as well as in the YouTube description box below the video. Coming to our next bouquet in this program, this is going to be another duet, and teaming up together are Seema Sharath from Bengaluru, India, and Alok Sharma again, whom we saw in A Zindagi Galale. Both of them are teaming up here. Seema, who has been an IWA member since 2018, is a multi-talented personality. She is a fitness and yoga instructor, a taekwondo exponent, and also a keen whistler. They will be presenting a beautiful melody picturized on Juhi Chawla and Amer Khan, music by music directors Nadeem Shravan from the 1993 movie Hum Hai Rahi Pyar Ke, penned by Sameer. It says, "Let's bygones remain buried. As long as we remain together, nothing is impossible." Let's hear it for You Hi Kat Jayega from our very own Juhi and Amir, Seema and Alok. Take it away, guys. A chirpy tune that reinforces the strength of togetherness. Melodious, well synchronized presentation by Seema and Alok. It was a pure treat for the ears. Thank you, guys. Dear viewers, we will take a short music pause now to delve a little deeper to be with Maanavseva again, to view their video presentation covering their various initiatives and activities at designated villages in Andhra Pradesh. Could we bring up the presentation, please? Thank you, Maanavseva, for the informative visuals. Kudos again to the magnitude of efforts in upholding this great cause. Mother Teresa put it so beautifully. It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into giving, and that is precisely what Maanavseva's work is translating into. So, dear viewers, once again, I call upon you to offer your generous contributions to help Maanavseva in its outreach to the underserved. Remember, it's little drops of water that make the mighty ocean. The process is so simple. Those in the US can directly log on to their website manavseva.org to their donate page or reach out to their volunteers whose numbers are provided. Those in India or other countries may reach out to Maanavseva's India representative. All these details can be found on the ticker you see running below each of their presentations and also available in the YouTube description box. IWA and Maanavseva are indeed indebted to all of you for coming forward on a selfless mission of philanthropy. Before we proceed to our next sweet platter, let me just share some brief notes about IWA, that is the Indian Whistlers Association. IWA was founded in September 2004 by an inspired youth, Sri Rigveda Deshpande, with a dream to provide musical whistling its due position as a recognized performing art. IWA has come a long way since then in bringing this dream into fruition due to the perseverance of Rigveda and several other like-minded individuals. Turning Sweet 16 just last September, this September, turning Sweet 16 just last month, IWA has garnered many accolades internationally and nationally over the years, with the latest and most notable one being the entry into the Limca Book, India Book, Asia Book, and Best of India records for the feat of 150 members whistling together in unison at Cochin, India on 25th February 2018. This memorable achievement has instilled strong conviction in us that India has much more untapped talent, which we hope to bring together and work towards the ultimate achievement, which is a place in the Guinness Book of World Records for the same feat, but with 1,000 whistlers. With that note of hope, we will serve you the promised sweet platter now by none other than our founder president Rigveda Deshpande himself, along with another beautiful artist, Namrata Khobragade from Pune. They will be presenting a unique collaboration of two different art forms, which is a perfect avatar of our theme today, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara. Curious? Let us see what the duo has in store for us. Over to you, Rigveda and Namrata. wow. That was so elegant, so pristine, and such unison. Absolutely awesome presentation, Namrata and Rigveda. Many thanks to you both. Dear friends and whistling enthusiasts out there, if you liked what you saw just now, do not hesitate to reach out to us, the IWA, for a chance to join us as a member, or even if you would like us to perform for you for any occasion. You can look us up on our website, whistleindia.org, for all joining or even booking information. Our ticker that is running below all our performances also carry all the information and also our YouTube description box. It's all there for your easy reference. When many good people come together to support the same cause, like in Maanavseva, it's a perfect epitome of our theme Mile Sur Mera Tumhara. But we need strength in mind and a prayer in hand, always to keep moving forward with positivity. So we have for our next, which was so aptly written by Gulzar in his 1971 movie Goody, for which Vasant Desai was the music director. The song is none other than Humko Man Ki Shakti Dena. This beautiful song was originally sung by Vani Jairam, and today it will be reproduced in whistling by the lovely and graceful Aparna Nayak from Mumbai, India. Aparna has been an IWA member since 2015 and a significant part of all IWA activities. So, ladies, gentlemen, viewers, here's Aparna with Humko Man Ki Shakti Dena. Over to you. Oh, Aparna, thank you, dear, for such a sonorous and soothing rendition. Really felt the prayer reach the heart. And it reiterates the saying, let your faith be bigger than your fear. The I can see a lot of messages flooding the YouTube in praise of our performers. and also Maanavseva's cause and initiative. Thank you, viewers. Thank you so much, all patrons of IWA and Maanavseva, for your wishes and lovely messages. For our next, we have two short video messages from Maanavseva, namely from a youngster, Ms. U.T. Jagdishwari, who is a young student of Uddandapuram Zilla Parishad High School, who is a beneficiary of Manav Seva vaccination program, followed by a second message from Mr. Ranjit Kumar, who is a pharmacist in Galivali Village Primary Healthcare Center. Galivali is a village in remote part of Vizianagaram district with a population of 7,500 people. Come, let us hear what these two youngsters have to say.
Good morning, all of you. My name is T. Jagadishwari, class 7 from ZPH School, Oddandapuram. I am very happy to share with you that I am protected from uterus and cervical cancer. I got vaccination of 2 doses in Homi Baba Cancer Hospital, Visakhapatnam. We thank Maanavseva Trust, Gehal for Education and the doctors of Homi Baba Cancer Hospital. Our mother were also created awareness and uterus cancer, and they have underwent screening tests. It was a boon for us. Such a great program. Since we are all living in rural areas. Thank you for visiting in our school. Our special thanks to Dr. Raghunatharao Garu, Dr. Leela Digumarti, remaining doctors, and for their staff, hospitality, and the way they treated us. Thank you all of them for choosing in our school for this vaccination program and made us healthy girls.
మానవసేవ సంస్థ వారికి నమస్కారములు. నా పేరు రంజిత్ కుమార్. నేను గలావెల్లి ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రంలో ఫార్మసిస్ట్గా పనిచేస్తున్నాను. క్యాన్సర్పై అవగాహన మరియు నిర్ధారణ పరీక్షల కోసం మానవసేవ సంస్థ వరకు ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపడుతున్నారు. గలావెల్లి అన్నది విజయనగరం జిల్లా బల్జిపేట మండలంలో ఒక మారుమూల పల్లెటూరు. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ప్రజలు చాలామంది ఆర్థికంగా వెనుకబడిన వారు, నిరక్షరాస్యులు కావడం వలన ఈ వ్యాధిని ముందుగా నిర్ధారించలేకపోవడం వల్ల ప్రాణాలను కోల్పోతున్నారు. సో మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపడుతున్నప్పుడు ప్రజలు దీన్ని సద్వినియోగపరచుకోవాలి. క్యాన్సరు, నోటి క్యాన్సర్ కావచ్చు, రొమ్ము క్యాన్సరు, సర్వైకల్ క్యాన్సరు, బోన్ క్యాన్సరు, అనేక రకాల క్యాన్సర్ ఉంటుంది. సాధారణంగా 18 నుంచి 60 సంవత్సరాలు ఉన్న స్త్రీలలో రొమ్ము క్యాన్సర్ ఉంటుంది. దీన్ని ముందుగా నిర్ధారించలేకపోతే మనం స్టేజ్ దాటాక కొంచెం ప్రాణాలని కోల్పోయే పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి ఈ స్క్రీనింగ్ పరీక్షలకి అండ్ మిగతా కార్యక్రమాలు వాళ్ళు అందించినవి సద్వినియోగం చేసుకొని దీన్ని సక్సెస్ఫుల్ చేస్తారని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. ఇటువంటి మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపడుతున్న మానవ సేవ సంస్థ వారికి వైద్య సిబ్బంది తరపున మరియు గ్రామ ప్రజల తరపున మా ప్రత్యేకమైన కృతజ్ఞతలు. నమస్కారం.
Thank you, Jagadishwari and Ranjit Kumar. It is so gratifying when we are able to instill hope and put a smile on these innocent faces. And that's exactly what Maanavseva is achieving in commendable measures. Kudos to the beneficiaries, the volunteers, and Team Maanavseva. A humble reminder again, viewers, do check the ticker below for the fundraiser details. Let's all believe in giving, and He will give us only more for sure. IWA and Maanavseva again indebted to all of you for coming forward on this selfless mission of philanthropy. John Bunyan, a famous English writer and Puritan preacher, said, "You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you." We now come to the most awaited section of our bouquet today. Before I proceed to reveal what it is, I would like to take a few seconds to acknowledge a very dear fellow artist and committee member of IWA who could not be with us today live because he is a captain in the Merchant Navy and is on duty at sea currently. He is none other than the National Secretary of IWA, Captain Chetan Bapat, and who has been working relentlessly from the seas in coordinating various communicative and administrative aspects of putting this show together today. We miss him dearly today, but his spirit is with us for sure. And he sends his good wishes to us all through this short poetic message, which is a reflection of our theme. He has entrusted me in voicing this poem for him. So let me try and do a good job with it. He wrote, स्वर को सांस चढ़ाकर स्वर को सांस चढ़ाकर सुर का आगाज होता है स्वर को सांस चढ़ाकर सुर का आगाज होता है अरे वो सुर ही क्या जो किसी सुर से मिल ना पाए अरे वो सुर ही क्या जो किसी सुर से मिल ना पाए. That was from Chetan Bapat for us. Lovely and precise connotation, and it is so true. Thank you, Chetan. We meet so many people in our daily routine, but seldom do we gel with everybody. But we do hit it off with some people, and it's just pure harmony. This brings us to our centerpiece of the day, a complete in-house production of IWA and the inspiration for our event theme today. The recreation of the 1988 Doordarshan classic Mile Sur Mera Tumhara To Sur Bane Hamara, portraying unity in diversity of glorious India. I sincerely hope that was a stimulating experience for all. It's such a beautiful composition that I'm sure it gives us all goosebumps every time we listen to this. It was the fruit of a 4-month long labor by a team of 4 of us, coordinating 50 whistlers spread across India and abroad. It was no mean feat, but we stuck together and we saw it through. This was another feather in the cap for the Indian Whistlers Association, as it garnered more than 1 lakh views within just a week and went viral on YouTube. It was released on 25th January this year as a tribute on the eve of India's 71st Republic Day celebrations. We also feel elated and proud to share with you that our efforts were also well appreciated by Doordarshan, who is now screening our video on its national channel on a daily basis. Dear viewers, if there are similarly passionate and talented whistlers amongst you or known to you, you are most welcome to join the IWA. We are always looking for sincere talent, and you may find all information about us on our website, whistleindia.org, or from the YouTube description box and tickers running below our presentations. Moving up from this good rendition, we now have a solo for you from none other than Sri Mohan Kumar of Bengaluru. Sri Mohan Kumar is a retired telecommunications engineer and coordinator of IW Karnataka Zone. He is an experienced and active performer and an integral part of all IWA activities. He will be whistling for us today the subtle beauty of the Yesudas sung Jab Deep Jale Aana from the 1976 movie Chitchor, for which dual duties of lyrics and music direction were conducted by none other than Ravindra Jain. Let us hear it for this beautiful composition from Mohanji. Over to you, sir. That was actually a fascinating and mellifluous rendition by Mohanji. A little bit of internet disruption there. Forgive us, but it was indeed a beautiful, heartwarming composition. Thank you and congrats, sir. Dear viewers, as we reach the final quarter of the program. Once again, I would like to remind one and all to give your wholehearted support for this fundraising initiative, for which all details, as said before, can be found in the ticker at the bottom of your screen and also our YouTube description box. With all our joint hands, the underprivileged and underserved rural folk ought to benefit from meaningful service to humanity by Maanavseva. Another perfect depiction of their services can be seen from the next short message volunteer Anand of Maanavseva. He is a government school headmaster in Visakhapatnam slum area and works very hard to improve the well-being of the slum dwellers through his Wings Foundation and various programs. Maanavseva is partnering with him and his volunteers to fund several projects for the well-being of the slum dwellers and especially during this COVID pandemic. Let us hear it from Anand.
Respected sir and my dear friends, a very warm good evening to one and all. I would like to introduce myself. I am Mr. Anand, working as a government school headmaster in Visakhapatnam and founder of Wings Foundation and also an active member of Maanavseva organization. With the help of Maanavseva organization, I am rendering various services to the poor and needy of slums in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, like supplying books, clothes, hygienic food, and evening chores. In this pandemic situation, that is COVID effect, I have supplied the day-to-day commodities to around 400 families with an expenditure of nearly 4 lakhs rupees with the help of Maanavseva organization, nearly 5 regular intervals in these 6 months. The services being rendered by Maanavseva organization in our country, India, really are bringing glow and enlightenment in people's lives. Hope by God's grace and with the help of great humanitarians like you all. These services go on and on forever. Thank you.
Many thanks, Anand, and very laudable and noble services by the Wings Foundation and Maanavseva partnership. That was really noble. It's time to get back to our theme in the form of a peppy duet from the movie Baaton Baaton Mein. The song effectively means it doesn't matter being happy or sad, sing songs of happiness and maintain a smile on your face. Lyrics by duo Yogesh and Amit Khanna, and music rendered by Rajesh Roshan. The song was picturized on Amol Palekar and Tina Munim Ambani. Today, the evergreen song will be whistled by Dr. Vrinda B. Nair from Ernakulam and Seema Sharath from Bengaluru. Dr. Vrinda, who has been with IWA since 2016, is an ENT specialist and coordinator of IWA Kerala Zone. Let us hear for this peppy number, Ute Sab Ke Kadam. All eyes now on Dr. Vrinda and Seema. That was an absolutely smashing, entertaining performance, ladies. Thank you, Dr. Vrinda and Seema, for keeping us engaged with your creative choreography and superb whistling. It's time to pay respects to the one man industry of Bollywood, the accomplished singer, actor, writer, director, producer, lyricist, and music director, the one and only Kishore Da. He left a legacy behind which nobody can match. His penned songs are just immortal. We have with us our talented IWA member and coordinator of Tamil Nadu Zone, Kapil Bansal from Pondicherry, whistling to one such song of Kishorda, which is full of hope and aspirations. A new hope for a new day. आ चल के तुझे from 1964 movie दूर गगन की छाव में. Stage is all yours, Kapil.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi.
Thank you, Kapil, for your mesmerizing live performance. It was simply astounding. Very aptly, too, late actor Christopher Reeves from Superman fame, he had said once you choose hope, anything is possible in life. So very true. And while we are still at the subject of hope, let us view a short message from Srikant Mamidi, who is a coordinator for Maanavseva activities in Gallivili village. He is a politically active person in that area and is a Kapu Corporation chairman of Andhra Pradesh. His mother is the Sarpanch for the village, and the family has a long tradition of helping and developing the village. Let us hear from Srikant Mamidi. Let us hear what he has for us.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నేను మామిడి శ్రీకాంత్, గల్లావెల్లి పంచాయతీ పరిధిలో ఒక ప్రతినిధిగా మీ ముందు వచ్చి మా గ్రామం యొక్క వివరాలని మీకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. గల్లావెల్లి పంచాయతీ సుమారు 7,500 మంది జనాభా ఉన్న గ్రామ పంచాయతీ. ఈ పంచాయతీలో ఒక ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రాన్ని గతంలో మా పెద్దలు దీన్ని స్థాపించారు. ఆ ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రం ద్వారా మా గల్లావెల్లి ప్రజలకి మరియు పరిసర ప్రాంత గ్రామాలకు కూడా ఒక మంచి సర్వీస్ని ఇస్తూ ఆ ప్రాంత పరిశీలనందరూ కూడా ఆరోగ్యపరంగా ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని చేపడుతున్నారు. మరి ఇటీవల కాలంలో మానవసేవ వారు మా గల్లావెల్లి ఇచ్చేసి గల్లావెల్లి గ్రామంలో ఉండే ప్రజలకి ఒక మెసేజ్ ద్వారా క్యాన్సర్ని నిర్మూలించడానికి, క్యాన్సర్ వ్యాధి అనేది ఈరోజు ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా చాలా స్పీడ్గా ఈ వ్యాధిని ఈరోజు మనం చూస్తున్నాం. అయితే ఈ క్యాన్సర్ వ్యాధిని ముఖ్యంగా గల్లావెల్లి ప్రాథమిక ఆరోగ్య కేంద్ర పరిస్థితుల్లో ఒక మీటింగ్ని జనవరి 2020ని నిర్వహించడం జరిగింది. జనవరి నెలలో ఆ నెలలో గల్లావెల్లి గ్రామం సంబంధించిన వాలంటీర్లు అందరూ కూడా పిలిచి మరి ముఖ్య నాయకులు కూడా ఆ సమావేశానికి పిలవడం జరిగింది. మరి మానవసేవ వారు ఈ కార్యక్రమం పెట్టడం ద్వారా గల్లావెల్లి గ్రామంలో మరి సుమారు మహిళలు కానీ పురుషులు సమాన రీత్యాలు ఉండడం, కొంతమంది ముఖ్య నాయకులు రావడం, వాళ్ళకి అవేర్నెస్ కార్యక్రమం ద్వారా ఈ క్యాన్సర్ని ఏ విధంగా నిర్మూలిద్దామని ఆలోచనతో మరి డాక్టర్లు మరియు మన ఆరోగ్య కేంద్ర సిబ్బందితో ఈ సమావేశం జరగడం జరిగింది. ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని మేము అందరం ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నాం. మరి మానవసేవ వారికి కూడా మరి మా గ్రామం తరపున ముఖ్యంగా వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా పేరు పేరున కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తూ మరి ఈ కార్యక్రమం ద్వారా మరి ఇటీవల మరి దేశవ్యాప్తంగా ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా ఈ కోవిడ్ని రావడం జరిగింది. ఈ కోవిడ్ అయిన తర్వాత కూడా మన మానవసేవ వారు మా గల్లావెల్లి గ్రామం ఇచ్చేసి మరి ప్రజల్ని ఆదుకుంటారని మరి మనసా వాచ మీకు మీ అందరి వద్ద సెలవు తీసుకుంటూ ఒక గల్లావెల్లి ప్రతినిధిగా మీకు పూర్తి సహకారంతో మరి మా గ్రామాన్ని ఆరోగ్య కేంద్రాన్ని మీరు తప్పగా ఒక మంచి వాతావరణంలో గ్రామ అభివృద్ధి కోసం కోరుతారని సెలవు తీసుకుంటూ మీ మామిడి శ్రీకాంత్, గల్లావెల్లి గ్రామం.
Many thanks, Srikantji. It is evident from the translations of his narration the virtuous deeds and magnitude of services initiated by Maanavseva and their volunteers at Gallivili is really admirable and brings hope. And especially stimulating is the personal on-site involvement of Mr. and Mrs. Shastri in the various educative and awareness creating activities, as we heard in this narrative and also witnessed from the earlier presentations. Kudos, Maanavseva, truly, and we sincerely hope that all our viewers and the great philanthropists out there will give more and more support for this magnificent work ongoing to uplift the lives of the rural women. Coming now to the final segment of our show, dear viewers, do not go away. We have one last performance lined up for you. But before that, IWA and Maanavseva would like to convey a vote of thanks and introduce our respective team members to all of you. So, the Indian Whistlers Association would first like to express its heartfelt gratitude to Maanavseva for considering a collaboration with IWA for their fundraiser initiative. I, Lakshmi Iyer, the National Treasurer and spokesperson of IWA, take this opportunity to personally thank Mr. Shastri and Mrs. Lakshmi and Radha Raman Gargeya for their determined efforts to ensure the program reaches fruition and conducted without any hiccup. And on behalf of IWA, as the anchor and host today, I do hope I have fulfilled my duties to your expectations. Now, I invite Sri Shastri to convey his vote of thanks.
Dear all, what a wonderful program. As Lakshmi mentioned in the beginning, we are fortunate and blessed. Thank you all. I would like to specially thank all the artists who performed today. Arun, Alok, Dinesh, Brunal, Vijay Babu, Seema, Lakshmi ji, Kapil, Rigveda, Aparna, Mohan, and Dr. Vrinda. I also want to thank our friend Surya Rao, without whom this program could not have materialized. If I missed some names, it's not intentional, and please accept my sincere apologies for it. Indian Whistlers Association team perfectly and professionally managed this show. Our sincere thanks to Rigveda, Lakshmi Iyer, Chetanji, and all others who planned, designed, and executed to make this event successful. Mohan in India, Murali, Radharaman, and Ramakrishna Penumurthy in US helped us in this endeavor, and my thanks to all of them. Last but not the least, many, many thanks to hundreds of our friends and family members who joined us today and are supporting our cause. Special thanks to scores of Maanavseva volunteers, donors, doctors, and other team members of various projects. They're all our backbone. I thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shastri ji, and Mr. and Mrs. Shastri ji. Thank you both. And I would like to call upon Mr. Radha Raman as well, so that we can have everybody can also have a view of your team.
Yes, hi. Hi, this has been a wonderful program. And then to see the immense talent from everybody in putting together this program was just this has been a wonderful program. Fantastic. And the immense talent from it. And then the work that is being done on behalf of Maanavseva, so by all the volunteers in India and US is just incredible. And we're really fortunate to have the inspired leadership of Shastri and Lakshmi Dvivedala here. So with all of that, so my deepest gratitude to all of you, and thank you for the great work that you're doing.
Thank you so much, Radharaman ji, and again, Team Maanavseva. We would like now to introduce the IWA team who helped us put this whole program together. We cannot forget our participants. We thank each of them for their time and efforts, and we beckon them to come online and take a bow. I will start with Arun Sampath from Corning, USA for Allah Thero Naam. Next, I call upon Alok Sharma from Reading United Kingdom for "Ye Zindagi Gale Lage and Yu Hi Kat Jayega." Next, I call upon Dinesh Zunjare from Nasik, India for "Ye Zindagi Gale Lagale and Zindagi Milke Bitayenge," which is yet to come. Next, Dr. Mrunal Langote from Mumbai, India for "Ruk Jana Nahi." Next, I call upon Vijaya Babu Garu from Anakapalli, India for his Sagara Sangamame. Seema Sharath from Bengaluru is next for Yuhi Kadga and Ute Sabke Kadam. And next, none other than our founder president Rigveda Deshpande from Mumbai for Sun Satya. Next will be Aparna Nayak from Mumbai for Humko Man Ki Shakti Dena. Call upon Dr. Vrinda B. from Ernakulam for Ute Sabke Kadam and Zindagi Milke Bitayenge. Next, Mohan Kumar from Bengaluru, India for Jab Deep Jale Aana. And Kapil Bansal from Pondicherry for Aa Chal Ke Tujhe. And last but not least, yes, we have one more person who did not join us earlier, Dinesh Zunjare from Nashik for "Ye Zindagi Gale Lagale" and "Zindagi Milke Bitayenge." And last but not least, myself, Lakshmi Iyer from Mumbai, and I offer my thanks to all of you and kindly stay for my performance in Zindagi Milke Bitayenge. Thank you very much, Maanavseva and IWA, for this opportunity. Well, with all those introductions done, it's time to say the final words. But last but not least, we always say a goodbye on a happy note, and with a theme fresh in our mind, I will call upon our final trio to deliver a belter from the 1982 Hindi movie Satte Pe Satta for a Gulshan Bawra penned song with music by Rahul Dev Burman. The trio are none other than Dr. Vrinda B. Nair, Dinesh Zunjare, and myself, Lakshmi Iyer from Mumbai. We will be whistling away to the energetic number Zindagi Milke Bitayenge, essentially meaning we will live together and remain happy forever. I bid you adieu, dearest viewers. Thank you so much for your support and do contribute generously for the noble cause of Manav Seva. We hope to see you soon on another glorious occasion as this. Let's have a rocking end with Zindagi Milke Bitayenge. Hope you all enjoyed that rocking performance. Actually, we have one more very dear guest who was not available earlier, but he will be joining us in a short moment. I really hope you all enjoyed that. And once again, I remind you all to just be very generous with your contributions and find all details, whether it is joining IWA or for contributions towards Maanavseva. Please find all information on the YouTube description box. And I truly hope we provided you an entertaining evening and hope to do many more soon with the same fervor. Yes, I would like to call upon Mr. Surya Rao Murthinti of Dubai who is a very dear member and, like I said earlier, instrumental in helping put this show together in the initial phases of discussion. Thank you, Surya sir. And once thank you so much, Surya sir. Very generous with your contribution and find all, whether it is joining IWA or for contributions. Please find all. So I bid you farewell once again and hope to see you all soon in our next program. Thank you so much, viewers. Thank you for your love, support, comments, and all support in all ways for this nice, entertaining evening. Thank you so much. Pranams.